to be taking out the new bi-weekly The Mysterious Mothman stage. This is part of the new Urban Legends series of cards. And I will be doing the 2-star achievement, which is mono, fire, and team does not have humans in it. So, as we just had the 8th Seal SM fight for Yog-Sothoth, or however you say her name, I will be featuring this team for clearing those 2 achievements. So I don't have any humans on the team, of course, and this, in my opinion, is not the ideal setup for this team at all. I am doing this kind of team purely because of the achievements. So, if you don't know, this team, when you have leader and ally are the same card, you actually get 25 seconds of movement time. And my opinion on that is pretty much the same as everybody else's opinion. I think it breaks the game in certain ways. You don't need 25 seconds of movement time for anything, I think. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So, I guess I should talk about the fight, right? So, first mini-boss, we have this Willful Shield card with reverse enchanted shield. So, as long as you don't attack her with enchanted runes, you'll be just fine. So if you listen to the sound effect just now, that's the sound of the passive damage reduction for this 8th Seal card coming into play. You actually get some amount of damage reduction per attribute rune that you dissolve that turn, so that's pretty neat. It's up maximum up to 40% damage reduction, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, back to the 25 seconds. While it does have that, the damage on this team, as you can see, is not amazing. You need to essentially spin a Quint Fusion Shield every turn to reach her maximum multiplier, which is ×4. Which, you know, VR Norse has that kind of multiplier, so it's nothing amazing in terms of damage, but I mean, this team is super easy to play, and it lets you circumvent pretty much any kind of board effects that they could throw at you, you know, weathered mines, electrified rooms, all of that stuff. Basically, you have plenty of time to get around all of that. Okay, so we have a couple more rounds of trash mobs to go through. So as you see, I'm kind of taking my time trying to arrange the board so that I spin all 5 colors if they're available to me. But I am not using 25 seconds at all. So here's a good example of, you know, you being able to just take your time to spin the board, even with, you know, a sticky trail. Of course, that wasn't like the greatest spin that I could have done, but if I wanted to take more time to do it, then I definitely could have. Like, this is probably a better example of the kind of stuff that this team can pull off. Oh, and I realized I made a mistake talking about her damage reduction passive. You actually need demons on the team. The more demons on the team, the higher the damage reduction, as well as the number of attributes you spin every turn. Okay, so we have Shoten Doji with Trojan, and he has an initial cooldown of 1, but then he is on 2 cooldown afterwards, so I'm just gonna let him hit me once and heal up at the same time. be safe. Okay. So I'm doing this fight kind of blind, so I don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna activate my Abaddon for that damage boost. This card actually synergizes quite well because, you know, you also have to spin multiple colors to get the most out of this card's effect. To the max of 2.2 times damage multiplier. That is able to take out Shuto Doji and onto the boss. So the boss is movement time reduced by 2 seconds. So with 25 seconds reduced by 2 seconds, I still have 23 seconds to spin this board. Yeah, so basically that debuff does nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate the Ape Seal card's active skill, which is turn 20 runes on the board to fixed amount of water, fire, earth, light, dark, so that you actually have all the colors to spin. As well as all attribute runestones possess 80% effect of each other, if I'm not mistaken. And then just finish up with a Dragon Craft to clear that last marked or heart rune off the board so I can actually do damage. Okay, so yeah, I think in terms of difficulty, this extra stage is not too hard. I'm not sure if that's just because I'm using a broken team or you know, it's just not hard. But this team, like a mono fire setup with this card, is not ideal, in my opinion, because you need to spin all 5 colors every round, ideally, and that means you can't bring a lot of the mono fire converters that you typically bring because that will lower your multiplier. Yeah, so if you ask me, like, the team you want to make with this card is a rainbow team with toggleable cards, like enchantresses, the Chinese paladin toggle cards, and that sort of thing. You basically have to play without converters on the team. Yeah, as always, thanks for watching.